Morning, internet. Or should I say afternoon? Afternoon. Am I backlit? I'm probably backlit. Anyway, yeah, I did it again. I fell asleep, which is good, because I haven't been able to sleep recently. But no, so I had a good sleep, went to bed at a reasonable hour, and then I woke up, and for some reason I decided that when the clock says 7 o'clock, it was actually 7 o'clock in the evening, even though I had gone to sleep at, what time? What, midnight? Anywho's, long story short, I thought night was morning, morning was night. I ended up sleeping in till about 11 o'clock again, so I've already wasted half of the day. However, it's good, because my body needed it, obviously. I'm not going to pen it down to laziness yet. If it keeps on happening, then I will. But anyway, so that's my sleep story. Yeah, so yesterday I decided to head back to the hotel because things just got a wee bit too wet for me, and I didn't have an umbrella. So I brought myself a brolly today, and I'm gonna go explore the city. See, I haven't been to KL. Well, I've been to KL. I've been to KL many times, but I haven't been to KL properly. Every time I've been here, I've either done a layover, so it's been, a couple of hours to a day or so, where I basically sat in the airport. There was one time I came to KL for a couple of days, but it was for a conferencey type thingy. Everything was like pre-booked and things like that, so I didn't actually get to do my own thing then. So, after what, 2 decades of visiting KL, I'm actually spending a proper amount of time here just to explore, and then I'm going to suss it out whether or not I want to stay here for a longer period of time, because I've heard some good things about KL. Sure, the internet kind of sucks, but the city itself is really good. And talking about internet, so did I just get shat on, or was that water? Anyway, I originally thought that my hotel Wi-Fi was horrible, and then I got very angry with it last night, so I ended up hacking the hotel router, realizing that a couple of people were torrenting, bad people, so I ended up doing some reconfiguring. Now they can't torrent, and I'm getting some decent internet speed. It's probably the fastest amount of internet that I've actually gotten here in Malaysia ever, so I'm quite happy about that. And given that I'm paying, what, $27 for the entire week of accommodation, I'm very stoked about that. Pardon me. I still haven't decided whether I'm going to get a SIM card. I'm kind of on the fence at the moment. Kind of needed it every so often, but I've managed to figure out a constant thing when it comes to Wi-Fi in Malaysia, that restaurants that are fairly large generally do have Wi-Fi. And this is a bit of a newer thing compared to what it used to be like in the past that I've been here, so I'll make do. So yeah, I'm going to start wandering around, and I'll figure out what I'm going to actually properly do over the next day or so. See, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here in KL. I thought, oh yeah, I'm just going to explore and then figure out a couple of things and do those things. But so far I'm happy just wandering the streets, so that's handy. Alright, I'm starting to get a bit puffed, which is a bit concerning, because I've only just started walking, but I'm also power walking, so I should slow down. Not quite sure I was power walking, but you know me. I don't know me. Alright, that's it for me. That's all I have to say and all that. I'm probably going to pick up this camera later and film some more. Maybe. One thing that I absolutely missed while in Thailand was the fact that... that's not what I was going to say. What was I going to say? One thing that I completely missed in Thailand was the lack of open spaces. It seems that all they wanted to do was just jam as much space as possible with buildings and other random crap. Here in KL, different story. You've got money here, you've got a bit of decorum, less corruption, and a lot more open spaces. Yes, I happen to be in a very touristy area for sure, but there's greenery and lots of tourists, but lots of greenery, and that's more important. This is lovely, just strolling through these giant tree things. I keep forgetting what they're called, but they're everywhere over here. And this actually is a giant park from what I can see on the maps. I'm not quite sure what the name of the park is, but it's lovely. Am I going to go this way? No, I'm going to go this way. I don't know which way I'm going. Oh boy. So I was just in the Patronus Towers, I think it's what it's called. I keep failing miserably on place names and whatnot. Look, people jogging. That's a thing over here. So yes, I was in that and decided to step out because I need some fresh air. Thank God I didn't bring my bag, because there is 1,001 things that I need to buy. Not want, but need to buy in that place, and I've got no way to carry it back into the hotel, so that's going to be a lot cheaper. Oh, there's a pool, swimming, open parky thing. God, I love this city. It's got stuff. I love stuff. Anyway, yeah, so shopping, that's a thing. That's a big thing over there. Already found a fountain pen store that I've mentally purchased at least $7,000 worth of pens. A couple of clothing stores, and then I've got my favorites like Muji and Daiso and what else? Uniqlo, H&M. You know, the classics. Things that actually were available in Chiang Mai, but for some reason I really didn't bother visiting them that much. But I suppose I should get a selfie or something in front of that tower thing. Oh yeah, I don't have a camera. That's another thing I could buy over here. 1,001 cameras. Alright. I'm realizing the sun's a bit hot, so I'm gonna go head back in. Maybe have some lunch. Brunch. Not brunch. Because breakfast is a long time ago. I haven't had breakfast yet, so technically it would be brunch for me. Okay, food time. I was inside the shopping centre staring at many, many more things that were really expensive for me, and I looked out the window, just glanced at it, and I saw that thunderstorm clouds are rolling in, so I am not going to risk it. I'm going to head over back to my hotel so I don't get trapped in that scary thunderstorm. And this is like tropical thunderstorms that they have over here. They are doom and gloom and thunder and lightning, and it's amazing to be in as long as you're in undercover. Where the hell am I? I'm going to assume that I'm actually walking the right way. That's one problem with going through that massive shopping centre is you kind of lose your bearings a bit because everything looks exactly the same. And yeah, I'm assuming I'm going the right way. I'm actually using the sun to point in the right direction. So judging by where the shadows are, I think I'm going south. Well, I hope so anyway, because landmarks are kind of difficult. You've got the Patronus Tower thingy that I was just in, but when you're inside it or next to it, it's kind of useless to become a good visual aid. And aha, the TV tower. Okay, rightio. I am going in the right direction, which is good. One thing I did notice that while in the Patronus shopping centre thingy, which is a very, very expensive mall, is the quality of children in there. That sounded a bit creepy. Oh, the sun's out. That's weird. No, kids. Rich kids, I'm assuming, because it's a shopping mall. A very expensive shopping mall, as I mentioned. I'm repeating myself. Stop that, Grum. Rich kids, they just love chucking the tanty. The tantrum of hell. Honestly, at least just over a dozen kids throughout my 4-hour stroll through the shopping centre were chucking massive tantrums. They're just on the floor, screaming and pounding their little fists on the floor, begging mum or dad just to be let into some sort of children's playground or to the toy section or just to go home, from, you know, the rough translation that I can do in Malay. I've never seen so many spoiled little brats in one little place. It's hilarious. Oh dear, rich children indeed. Oh, they're gonna grow up to be absolute assholes. Or they're gonna grow up and rebel against the system and become hippies. Maybe, doubt it. Oh, I'm very confused at the moment because the sun is out. Massive clouds behind me, yet blue skies over there. So hopefully that means that the thunderstorm is being blown away from me, because my walk home is going to take me about maybe an hour or so, hopefully. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up now, because A, these videos originally were just supposed to be practice, but B, given that I'm in an unfamiliar place, I felt kind of drawn to the camera to talk to something, because I've got no one to talk to. My hotel that I'm staying at doesn't really have an open area, so I can't really just chat to fellow stayers, fellow people. And there aren't any pubs that are nearby. All the pubs seem to be around here. So I might come over here maybe tomorrow and have a chat to a couple of fellow travelers and get a friend or two under the belt. But yeah, I have to say I am feeling 1000% better than I have been over the last couple of weeks. I'm thinking, when I originally booked Malaysia, I thought to myself, oh, the place is going to be expensive, you know, KL, it's not exactly the cheapest place in Malaysia, so I'm going to have to lay low and do nothing. And then the whole thing of, you know, money and traveling. I mean, this whole slow travel thing is all good in theory when you're working, but when you're actually just traveling without spending any time working, it starts getting a bit stressful. But it's a lot cheaper than I remember it, so my layers of stress have left me, which is good. Plus, there's actually a shit ton of things to do that are free and, well, at least entertaining me. You know, the whole shopping thing might not appeal to you, but I like a good shopping mall that I can get lost in for a couple of hours, as long as it's not just fashion. You know, toys and technology and, you know, stationery and things like that. Yeah. I'm relaxed. I could do with a bath though, just to soak myself in a large body of water for a while, because my muscles are sore. Massage time. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, I'm off. I'm done. See you later, Will. Oh, McDonald's. I'm very excited about this. Peanut pancakes. Haven't had these things since Singapore. Ow, ow. They're really hot.